It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us on your cell phone.
Culinary Hotline Bling.
That can only mean one thing.
It can only mean one thing when it's a Wednesday and you tune in to your feel-good breakfast show. It's time for the Culinary Hotline Bling. Sing, sing, sing. Ah, yes, go tell it on the mountains. And this morning we're joined by Abigail Donnelly and Jenny Morris on our foodie panel. On standby, of course, to answer all of your burning foodie questions. And all you have to do is give us a call on 021-430-9881 or leave your questions on Facebook and we'll take those as well. Ladies, a very good morning to you.
And a very good morning to you, too.
Fantastic to see you.
You too.
And you too.
Both of you looking absolutely stunning. All right, so let's go right into our first question that came via Facebook from Shireen Abrams saying, good morning, ladies. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year to you too.
Yep.
I need some new ideas for my daughter's lunchbox. She's very fussy. So new lunchbox ideas.
Oh, mother, dad's nightmares.
Right?
Beginning of the year.
I've got one of those at home as well. And he's 30.
And they never grow up.
Well, my son is 11, and we decided this year that he's going to do his own lunchboxes now.
Love it.
Oh,
And he's
okay.
going to shop for them because there's no use in giving lunchboxes, things in lunchboxes that the kids don't eat.
Yeah, and then they come
So
back
like
in the
last year it
afternoon.
was ham sandwiches the entire year, but he ate them without the crust.
Okay.
So he's gone to Woolies and he's picked out like little packets of penguin snacks.
I love
and
it.
Things
You
and
see,
rice
kids,
cakes.
but children like that. Children like
Yes.
variety and small things. So if you've got small children, I'm looking at these little things from Woolies. These
Burgers, the little burgers, the sliders.
They
Yes.
love that
Sliders.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at these grapes. What I used to do for my kids is freeze them.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
love frozen grapes, and then you put them into a little container that has, those, you know what I mean?
Yes,
those-
yes.
They're like little naturally occurring ice lollies.
Exactly.
Yes, like
And
blueberries too.
That's
Also
it.
work.
They
Yes.
love that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
Question though, when you go shopping, because you said you allow your 11-year-old
Yes.
son to shop for his own lunchbox, little snacks, do you have restrictions? Do you
Oh,
go
absolutely.
raw?
have to.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's no chocolates or anything like
sweets,
that. Yeah.
yes.
'Cause I mean,
but
then
those beautiful little dried fruit strips. I mean,
Yes.
it's full of sugar, but
Yes.
it still has got
Yes.
some
And you get
some,
those
some
little
good
fruit
goodness.
flakes and-
exactly.
yeah.
And like these little digestives are cute, but
Yes.
maybe not a whole packet. Maybe
Yeah.
just 3. Those are little packets. You get little Mari wines, and they're
Nice.
cute because they're little packets. And I think that's also
Yes.
the kind of attraction of like a lunchbox.
It
It's
is.
not to have a soggy sandwich.
And maybe a
know.
teachable moment there for you to actually, once the little one has chosen what they want, to have a look at the nutritional value of what it is that they're going to be
Exactly what
taking
goes
and
in.
say,
Exactly.
hey, look at what you're going to be eating.
Colour.
What do you think
Yes,
of that? Is it good for you?
balance.
Balance,
Yes.
let them
and
learn
a
as
beautiful,
well.
My son loves a little rice cake, even with the yogurt-based ones.
absolutely.
And then a nice little Melrose cheese or something
Yes.
on top.
Yeah.
And then they
Yes.
just kind of like
And
squash
it's
it
good.
up.
And nuts. I mean, nuts are so important for a child.
Yeah,
and,
Shireen?
and these ones, they look like your brain.
Oh, that's the walnuts.
Yes,
Yes,
it's
yeah,
good for
absolutely.
Apparently they are
thinking.
good for your brain
Yes,
as well.
they
So,
are.
Shireen, I think we've answered that question quite comprehensively.
Talk to your
Haters.
children, ask them what they also want.
Jasmine
in
Mutlu,
relation,
also on
yeah.
Facebook, said, how do I make pasta with green pesto?
Aha.
Okay.
Well, you first take a pasta and a green pesto and a presto.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Let's get into the details of it, though.
Abby, I mean, we're going to, all the ingredients are here.
Exactly.
But, I mean, you can buy really good pesto,
really
can you?
can.
Yeah.
I know Woolies has got a huge
They
selection
have,
of...
and there's coriander, there's a red pepper one, harissa one, rocket one.
love
So
that.
like the coriander one is fabulous in just a dollop in Thai curries,
Yeah.
or just mixed through like
Chili,
beautiful
add some chili.
steamed rice or something.
And
But
then
obviously
once you've
the traditional Italian pesto is pine nuts. Now pine nuts are quite expensive right now.
Quite.
And if you don't have, we don't have it, luckily, a peanut allergy in our family. I use peanuts instead.
Delicious.
You can use macadamias, you can use any nut that you
Almonds
prefer.
are nice as well.
Yeah, almonds,
I like
absolutely,
almonds,
yeah.
yeah.
So
And besides, pesto looks like it's a very complicated thing to
It's
make.
not.
It's not.
Not?
Pesto means to pound.
Yes, yeah. Or
It
you
means
can,
to pound.
Yeah, you just clap everything together and you hit the button.
So you can
or
either
this.
do it with a pestle mortar
Which
or
I
you put
love.
it into your food process. Exactly. And it's just basil, garlic, your nuts, your pine nuts,
Gorgeous.
and beautiful
What
parmesan.
people don't like Parmesan cheese?
Yeah, but then, I
It's your
mean,
mouth there.
All right, I tell you what,
And a
we're going to
good-
put this
and a
little
good olive
recipe.
oil.
We're going to put this
Yes.
little recipe together, and we're going to come back again, taking all of your questions. Do give us a call if you'd like to. 021-430-9881. We'll be back with the Culinary Hotline. Bling, sing, sing, sing.
it's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us just on your cell phone. Culinary Hotline Bling. That can only mean
It only means one thing. It's a Wednesday morning and time for the Culinary Hotline Bling. Sing, sing, sing! Yes, I love that one. That's the new
that's a
2019
good
version.
voice.
Maybe because Tamron Green is in the kitchen now, people are showing off their voice. There's just, you know what I mean? Along with Abigail Donnelly and Jenny Morris. I'm not sure if you're much of a cook in the kitchen, Tamron.
Not really.
Yeah?
The basics.
But yeah, you
I'll
saying
survive.
you rock a chicken and veg. Chicken and veg is good.
Chicken and veg.
Very healthy stuff. But we're about to show people out there how to make something that I can possibly not survive without. I was trying to do a 30-day challenge, taking these out of the equation, and I realized I can't do it. Rusks.
Life
What is coffee without rusks? What is tea without rusks? And so this is a question that came through from Louise Sherry on Facebook, who said, I'd like to know how to make muesli rusks. And I think a great way to start the day as well, if you're looking to get
Nice
some...
and healthy.
Yes, exactly. So how do we make muesli rusks? Let's go.
Okay, so obviously the base, either a self-raising flour or half-half. I like
Half
to use
and half.
nutty wheat as well, which is really nice. Little bit of roughage there. Self-raising, baking powder, and butter, eggs,
And buttermilk.
and buttermilk.
Butter, eggs, and buttermilk.
Buttermilk gives it the creaminess, and it also activates
Excellent.
the acid.
Makes it tough up,
Puffy,
you know?
puffy.
Okay.
And then, of course, a good quality muesli.
Excellent,
Yeah,
excellent.
With less sugar, because we have got a little bit of sugar in the dry ingredients.
Yes.
Love it. Yeah.
Are you much of
So
a
am I gonna do the-
dip your rusk in the coffee in the morning kind of person?
Shall we let him get his hands dirty?
No, I was. Well, that's exactly why we have our
You're
lovely
not going to
guest
get your
here.
beautiful hands dirty.
We wouldn't do that to you.
First, they always want the woman to be in the... You,
So-
yeah?
No,
it's not even
I like
like
that. I like that.
And my tip is whenever I make rusks, I triple the amounts, because then you can just keep them.
That's
And
true.
There's no use going through all the work and then...
That's very true.
So always,
And
make
electricity,
a
it
huge
saves,
batch. Make it a Sunday morning kind
family
of thing, with a
affair.
family affair.
Yes.
Yeah. And obviously you can get really nice traditional rusk pans.
Oh,
Yes.
I love
Which
those,
are, but otherwise you can just use
You know,
a
like
normal-
those pans that have made at least 1,000 batches of.
Oh,
of
yes.
rice.
Exactly.
They kind of carry a story with them, and
Yes.
I
And
remember
they've
when.
got the grit.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's I love it. It's
Absolutely.
like a roast potato pan.
Exactly.
It
What
can
do
be
you call
clean,
that?
but it's got like it's got
like
it's
homemade.
seasoned. It's
got that
seasoned.
seasoned, like a wok.
It's seasoned very well.
My late grandma used to make this siemel rusk recipe at home.
Yes.
And she used to bake it in the coal stove. So not even
Beautiful.
Yeah,
And
stunning.
Like
stunning.
you had to work super hard to kind of shine the pans afterwards, you know, in wait for the
Yes,
next batch.
absolutely.
But man, the kitchen smelled amazing the entire time.
There's a bit of a
Pour
tip
this
there,
in.
you know.
Hands involved,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
we
Yes,
go.
you go.
Well,
There's a
it
bit of a tip there with those pans is not to wash them with soap and water because they rust.
Yes.
It's to wash them in warm water
Yeah.
without dishwashing liquid, and then season it with a little bit of oil or something to put it away to seal
Yeah,
it.
what my grandma would do would take the butter that she used for
Yes,
the
the
recipe and
packet.
the packet,
Yes.
and then after washing them, just rub it all over
That's
there.
Waste
that's
not,
divine.
want not.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
So my
Okay.
granny used to always keep the butter wrappers folded
Yes,
up in the fridge
yes.
for the next greasing of the cake.
Exactly.
So cool.
I keep
Learning
the
to
blue
eat.
cheese
Definitely,
wrappers.
I'm learning.
Cameron, we're going to put you to work with the next one, though. So here's the
Okay.
question that came through from Selma Reinfeldt on Facebook saying, good morning. Question for the experts. How do I make the toffee apples to be hard? Because when I dip the apple, after a while, it melts and runs down the apple. I want it hard. So how do I go about that?
Abby, don't we start first with the perfect apple?
Perfect
I love
apple.
a pink lady.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
A dry one.
A very dry one.
Okay.
Yeah, because you get the reason why often the toffee drips off is that there's oxygen that gets in as well. So
Okay.
How do you
you've got to,
determine that?
so you've got to make sure when you
Yes.
dip. Shall we dip? Be
Yeah,
careful,
let's
because
do a
this is
dip.
really hot, and I've had a bad
Okay.
experience with caramel. So really,
Ooh, but it looks
the kids
good.
can watch,
Yes,
but
yeah.
don't. Yeah,
It's
and you
very
just really
dangerous.
you just give it a nice
you
thin
need-
coating.
Oh, look at
And then
that.
go back, hey, if you
yes,
want
yeah.
to
What
flick.
about a toffee apple?
But make sure as well that you spoon a little bit into
There we go.
every little
Crevice.
so no oxygen can creep in there.
But you know, Abby,
Beautiful.
the other thing is you've got to make sure there are no little air bubbles
Yes,
because otherwise it
exactly.
becomes like a Halloween one with warts. You know what I mean? I know, seriously, because you get all these, as you say, you
perfectly
get all these
glazed
little
there.
pockets
Exactly,
of
Nobody wants
air.
yeah.
to eat one of those.
Yes.
And then a harder stick, because that stick's quite...
Okay.
I just use really big, thick...
Satays.
Yes, satay
Yes,
sticks.
yes,
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 exactly.
yes.
All right.
Yeah, and then obviously the tip is... I know Jenny's got a tip for
Quick one.
Well,
Very
sometimes
quick.
vinegar, and what do you use? What you can also
Oh, a
use?
little bit of cream of tartar.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
then obviously a sugar thermometer. People are
Yes.
scared of sugar thermometers, but you just stick it in that sugar, 300 degrees Fahrenheit,
crack stage.
and a crack
Yes,
stage.
that's
and
the
then you will
important thing.
get
Crack state.
a nice crack. So when you crack
Right,
that toffee,
it shatters.
out,
And that's why we used to call it a tamalanki when we were
Yes.
growing up. See? It's
really?
crack the spoon.
Oh,
That's crack stage.
stage.
By the way,
Crack
if you'd like to
stage.
get the recipe for this muesli rusk, SMS the keyword rusk to 33728. Thanks once again to Tamron Green, Abigail, and Jenny. Ladies, you've been wonderful. That's it for the Culinary Hotline. Bling! Sing, sing, sing!